Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahshai, by Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, knows a great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Keep pushing this truth throughout the four winds. All right, as you can see, this video is going to be entitled "The Deceived World." It's just deceit and negativity and just things that's on a real do as thou wilt vibration is just a thing of this place, mainly our people, because our people, man, they get the ball of wicked and run with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the world we live in. Everything is just mass deceit. And Esau, he spreads this democracy and propaganda throughout the four winds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just jump into the scriptures. This is Revelation 12:9. It says, "And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world, which he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." So that spirit, those deceitful men spirits to be used, that those spirits that were used on men, okay, Satan and who he was going to use, okay, because it was once upon a time the prophets wasn't out, okay, the prophets weren't out, okay, so this devil had a period to basically get everything in order, if you will, in his light, okay. It just made the story that much more beautiful, because the way it ends, everything is cleaned up. Okay, this is First Maccabees 1, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, and smitten Darius the king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead over Greece." Okay, and made many wars and won strongholds and slew the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him. Okay, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, and became tributaries unto him. Okay, this dude had power. Okay, we know Alexander was an Edomite. Okay, let's see. Okay, and after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and he parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then died, and his servants bare rule over one in his place. And after his death they put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils, here we go, were multiplied in the earth. And there came out of them a wicked root. Okay, so that old serpent and everything that was cast out, here we go. Okay, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 130 and 70 years of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days went out there of Israel wicked men, okay, who pursued many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, and since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow." So Israel was running to the wickedness. Okay? They were running to it because it was deception. It was a sense of, we have the illusion of freedom now. It seemed like real freedom. They departed from the wicked. Now it seemed as if they were sorrowful because they departed from the wicked, because it's mass deceit. When this devil came into power, the thing he did was said rules, regulations. That's why you have this feminist movement. You have everybody can do what they want to do, you know, and they put it in the vibration of Republican, Democrat. If you ever noticed that the Democratic Party somewhat seems to be more of, we have freedom and we can say and do as we please. That's why a lot of jakes do that shit. They vote for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's all a big scam and a big setup and mass deceit. But this is what they were supposed to do. Okay? They were supposed to be deceitful. All right? This is 2 Corinthians 4:4. And whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. They don't want to believe not. Because when you take yourself out of the deceit, that means you're putting yourself in the chains of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to where now you're living in rules and regulations and you can't do the things you want to do. Okay? You have to fall in line with laws and commandments and statutes. Most people, especially Jake, don't want to do that. Okay? They want to be wicked. They want to do exactly what they want to do. And so be it. Okay? It says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh HaMashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. So that's why. Okay? They don't want to hear it. You know? They don't want to hear it. They want to do what they want to do. And then when it's a penalty to pay for that, which is ultimately going to be death by pain, then you have no one to blame but yourself. Okay? But it all stems from that deceit that was let out into the earth. Okay, Isaiah 59. Behold, Yahweh Shem Yahshua's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid his face from you, that ye will not hear. Okay, Jake don't want to hear it. Okay, Jake just don't want to hear it. For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue hath muttered perverseness. Now, that perverseness is the deceit of freedom, the deceit of you don't have to listen to that, deceit of their false prophets, the deceit of just all of these things. That deceit comes from the vibration that's put off in this earth. And our people eat it up like a hot meal. Okay? But in the last days, we were warned. This devil will put up these decrees and have all these things going on, but the Lord's men will come through in the end. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High set forth his apostles last, okay, as it was appointed unto death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. You know, because with the perverseness going on and all the deceit, what we're saying, it just doesn't ring to the person who's been taught all the abominations are things that can be done. Okay? Jesus died for it all. So when he died, he just said, okay, you can be whatever you want to be now. That's not how that works. Okay? It says, we are weak, but you are strong. You are honorable, but you are despised. Why are you despised? Because you're going against the deceit. You know what I'm saying? People being deceived. You're standing up against that. People despise you when you're telling them the truth. Nobody wants the light to shine in a room and show all of their bumps and bruises and their wrongs. Nobody wants that. But sometimes that's what's needed to get you out of that deceit. Okay? It says, even unto this present hour, we both hunger and thirst and are naked and are buffeted and have no certain dwelling place. That's the men of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Okay, it says, and labor, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it, being defamed, we entreat, we are made as the filth of the world and are the offscouring of all things until this day. That's being put in a low place. Okay? That's us being put in a low place because no one really truly sees value in us. If you can line up the whole world right now, and I'm pretty sure everybody heard about the Israelites. If you can line up the whole world, the majority of these people, I'd say 98%, will turn around and point and say, put them to death. You know, because this truth and these words stands against mass deception. It stands against mass deception. And the works that we're doing standing against mass deceptions put these people at a place that they don't want to be. They don't want to see that you're living in a place of fault. Okay, until this day. All right? So we don't need to be deceived. You know, I mean, for the most part, everybody got it together through Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but that's just the world we live in, man. Everybody is running around like everything's cool, like everything's gonna go back to normal. Being deceived is something, bro, but to remain that way and not want to be out of it and get out of being deceived is just something else. Okay? Hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, by Shem Kwadash, double honor to the apostle that was great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Can preach this truth throughout the four winds. Till next time, shalom.